Do you have a photo album filled with photos you want to digitize, but the photos aren't easy to remove? I'm Linda Satgas from I'mAPhotoHero.com, and in this episode, I'll show you 3 ways to get those photos scanned. I have several 12 by 12 Creative Memories scrapbooks where most of the photos are stuck to the album. Of course, you can hire a professional to scan the photos for you, but I'm going to stick with options you can do yourself. Remember, in this scenario, your photos are stuck to the album, so you can't remove them easily, and if you try to remove them, you could damage them. Option 1 is to use a smartphone app. There are several, but the 2 I like the best are Photomyne, which is available for iOS and Android, and Unfade Pro, only available for iOS. Both have free versions that work great. The idea is to place your photo near a window with good light, but not direct sunlight. Here I've set my album on the floor next to a glass slider with indirect light. Each of these apps can detect the border of the photo and take a photo of it. And once the photo is taken, the app will straighten and crop it, so it's a lot better than just taking a photo of a photo. The Unfade Pro app scans 1 photo at a time, and the Photomyne app can scan multiple photos and crop them into individual photos. But that does make each photo smaller, so I prefer to scan 1 photo at a time. The value of using a phone app is that it's with you wherever you go, and it's fast and easy to use. I was at my husband's college reunion recently and saw a photo brought by one of his classmates. I was able to grab my phone, open the app, and quickly take a photo of it. It came out great. The sides weren't skewed like they would have been if I had simply taken a photo of it, and it was nicely cropped. You might wonder if the quality is as good as just taking a photo, and the answer is yes, it's as good as the quality of the camera in your phone, which for the most part is usually pretty good, and even better with some of the newer phones. Of course, you can't set the resolution you want, so you don't have any control over the final size except for how close you get to the photo. But for most purposes, the size is going to be just fine, plenty big enough. Another option is to use a dedicated scanner that you can flip over and set right on top of your photo album to scan a photo. That's what the DoxyFlip scanner does, and it's actually a very nice little scanner that's small enough to easily take to a family reunion or to the house of a relative, especially if you have to fly somewhere. You can set the resolution to either 300 or 600 pixels per inch. The 600 option will make the photo twice as big as the original. If you're able to remove a photo, you can use it as a regular scanner, but if the photo is stuck, you can also remove the lid, turn it over, and place it over the photo. This allows you to actually see the photo so you can position the scanner properly. And it has another cool function. If the photo is bigger than the size of the small scanner bed, just take several scans of the photo, making sure you include every part of the photo, and the DoxyFlip software will stitch the photos together for you. Very cool. The third option is to use a regular flatbed scanner. You'll have to flip the photo album over and lay it on the scanner. I usually leave the lid open when I work with a bulky item like a large photo book, and if the album is big and heavy, it helps to place a box or stack of books on one side to hold the other side while you're scanning one side. The photos aren't likely to come out perfectly straight, so you'll want to open the scan in a photo editing program like Photoshop or Photoshop Elements where you can straighten and crop the photo. The nice thing about using a regular flatbed scanner is that you have total control over the scanning resolution. So if you need to increase the size of a photo, you can increase the resolution, which increases the size. All 3 of these options give you good quality photos and make it possible for your stuck photos to stay right where they are. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful, and feel free to share any methods of your own that have worked for you. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, I invite you to do so by clicking on the subscribe button under the video. And be sure to also click the bell next to the button to get notified when my next video comes out. I'm Linda Satcast with I'mAPhotoHero.com, where we help you turn shoeboxes of photos into shareable family stories.